The SNP's Ian Blackford was skewered by Boris Johnson during a fiery clash over Scottish independence during Wednesday's Prime Minister's questions. Boris Johnson unleashed a brutal slapdown on the SNP and their demands for another independence referendum during a fiery clash in the House of Commons. Mr. Johnson told MPs that the only thing that Ian Blackford's party could think about was how to break up this country, destroy this country. The Prime Minister called on the SNP to instead tackle the issues that matter to the people of Scotland. The Prime Minister said, tackle the tax regime that they put in place, to do better on fighting crime and drug addiction in Scotland. They should be looking at the issues that really matter in my view, to the people of Scotland. Instead they are going into the elections next month yet again on a campaign to break up this country. It is all they can think of. Mr. Johnson added, break up this country, call for a referendum, break up this country, destroy our country and call a referendum. In a way which I think is completely irresponsible at a very difficult time, when we want to bounce back stronger together. Mr. Blackford, who is the SNP's Westminster leader, has repeatedly called for the UK government to grant another Scottish independence referendum. Meanwhile, his party leader, Nicola Sturgeon has called on Scots to re-elect her as First Minister in May's Holyrood election. Ms. Sturgeon has promised strong leadership through the rest of the COVID-19 pandemic and a second independence vote in its aftermath. She made the pitch as she squared up to her four rival leaders at the start of the second TV debate of the election campaign. The Scottish First Minister said she offered people continued strong leadership to steer the country through the pandemic. She said when the crisis is over, Scots should have the choice of a better future with independence. Scottish Tory leader Douglas Ross hit back at reckless indirect calls from the SNP. He said, you can't have a recovery and a referendum.